Allie, thank you. And as we head into the new year, there's a lot to reflect on that's what all that's happened in the last 12 months. Thankfully, our Elizabeth Fitz has put together the top stories of 2022 in a matter of a few short minutes.
Your top local headlines of 2022 in news, and many of these are difficult. This month, Seagrave Superintendent Joshua Neal Goen fatally shot himself shortly after law enforcement agencies, including the FBI, raided his home. He was arrested in Gaines County on invasive visual recording charges, which the warrant says is related to a hidden recording device that was placed in the visiting girl's locker room. Last month, a family of 4, including 2 Lubbock High teenagers, were found dead in their South Lubbock home. Calls initially came in after neighbors heard gunshots, but when police arrived, they found the home on fire. William David Boyles was identified as the suspect in a search warrant. In March, Bart Rager was sentenced to 14 years in federal prison after prosecutors say he took more than $1.7 million from his own company after Rager Dykes Auto Group accepted a $10 million loan from IBC Bank. Coming out of Hobbs, a fiery bus crash last March that took the lives of 9 people, including 7 members of the University of the Southwest golf team. The driver of the truck that crashed into the team's bus head-on tested positive for meth, leaving 2 others critically injured. Plus, 18-year-old Alexis Avila charged with attempted murder and child abuse after video footage showed her throwing her newborn baby boy in a dumpster. He spent 6 hours in the cold before 3 people driving by heard his cries. Avila's trial is set for April 2023. And the feel-good headlines: a family farm down in Tahoka is growing one of the most expensive spices in the world. Meraki Meadows is able to sell saffron for up to $5,000 a pound, and it grows beautifully in this West Texas weather. Everyone thought Joyland was coming to an end last September when the Dean family announced it would be sold or auctioned off, but the new buyer has plans to keep the park open. In weather, 2 of the strongest earthquakes in Texas history were felt by many across the South Plains, the latest just last month in November with a magnitude of 5.4 in Reeves County, and a huge tornado touched down a few miles away from Levelland back in May. Officials say it was an EF2, barely missing the city of Morton but still causing plenty of damage. And in sports, a new era in Tech football begins with Joey McGuire becoming head coach. His team beat Texas and Oklahoma, and just Wednesday night took down Ole Miss in a Texas Bowl, setting their best record since 2013. The Tech men's basketball team made it to the Sweet 16 in Mark Adams' first year as head coach. And a few weeks ago, the head coach of UT men's basketball, Chris Beard, who previously led the Red Raiders in 5 impressive seasons, was arrested on assault by strangulation suffocation charges. His fiancée later saying that did not happen, but he is still suspended pending the 3rd-degree felony charge. And lastly, Tech fans remember a football legend after former head coach Mike Leach passed away from a massive heart attack. An eventful year, to say the least. Elizabeth Fitz, KLBK News.